Katie from Vooba, and I'm here today to talk to you about 5 ways to make your marketing department more efficient. To give you a bit of background on myself, I've got 23 years in sales and marketing. I've got a CIM diploma in marketing before digital marketing was a thing. I'm head of social media at Vooba. We're a digital marketing agency. And we're really busy and we're always looking for ways to be more efficient, which is why I'm here today to talk to you about our top tips. So just remember, there's just never enough time in the day. I'm sure you can relate to that feeling when you're looking at the clock and wondering where the day has gone, realising you still have so many things to accomplish and so many tasks to complete in order to reach your goals. Increased efficiency is key here. And so I've got some top tips for you. 5 ways to increase the efficiency of your marketing team. So when I look back and thinking about how we work and also how our clients work, as marketers, I'm going to assume that you all have already set your objectives. You know where you're at the moment, where you want to get to, and all of the bits in between that are going to help you achieve your objectives. But as also we know, depending on your organisation, you're going to get things come down from the top, things coming from your team, things coming from other departments that are going to put roadblocks in your way that are going to help you get from A to B in a really clear way. So using these methods are some of the things that we use in-house, because because I say we're always really busy and our clients are really busy, and we've collaborated with our clients to help these work, and we've mutually found them really beneficial. So let's start with the first one, would be planning your work, planning time management. So one way to make your marketing department more efficient is by planning. Proper time management can go a really long way to make sure that tasks are completed efficiently. So what we kind of do is, first of all, sit down and work out every single task, even the really small ones that need to happen to help you achieve your desired outcome. Write them all down. Then we look at, since using some software like a task management software, it's been an absolute game changer for us. And it also really helps our clients as well, because we can see where we're at, what's been done, who needs to do what, and what else is left to be done. We can share that with our clients as well. But also, in the flip side of that, clients use it within their teams as well to know who's doing what, where, and where it needs to be done, and then also what needs to be given to somebody else. There's lots of time management tools out there. We use Asana, ClickUp, Trello, Monday are all different ones that other people use as well. So go and do a bit of research, find out what works well for you. Once you've done that, you've scheduled all your tasks, and then how to complete them. So we find the Pomodoro method has been working really well for us. So the Pomodoro method is about, you might have heard it, you might not, may have heard the term deep work. So what that's all about is choosing a block of time. We choose an hour. So you get down, and the whole idea is you block an hour out to do a piece of project work. And it's about a complete focus on this one task. You put there's lots of different focus music out there that you can listen to as well. Really helps get your brain in the zone. That's phones off, emails off. One other tip I can give you here is go full screen on your computer, because it helps block out all the other distractions. Even if you have got your email notifications on, seeing a little icon there can always distract you from getting you to click on that button there. So go full screen, deep work. So you go deep work for 50 minutes, then the last 10 minutes you have a complete break, because that's not checking emails, that is going for a walk in your house, around the block, making yourself a cup of tea, and then getting back into it again. If you're new to this method, start off by blocking out 2 to 3 sessions a day and see how that works for you, and then build it up over time, because it does take some discipline to get used to it, because like I say, you're always wanting to check that time. And then to move on from that and build out from that, time blocking is a really effective method as well. So when we talk about time method, we're here today at a work seminar talking about how to be more efficient. However, what works really well as well, not just time blocks. So time blocking is, you've got your task, block out a piece of time in your actual calendar so you can see it. Then the next time, so you block out the time for your emails, you block out the time for your lunch, Block out the time for unwanted, unplanned work, because that will, no matter how much planning we do, that's always going to come your way. So block out the time for it. Anything, a rule of thumb here, anything that can be done in less than 2 minutes, get it done straight away outside of your deep work. And anything else that's going to be longer than that, schedule it into one of your deep work project times. But also what I also find really works, since working really well, and I've kind of got this method down in my professional life, is doing the same for your personal life as well. So in the mornings, I make sure that I get up and do my things, like drink, having my water, having a stretch. But then also at the end of the day as well. So I could block out different times of my evening, what needs to be done when I'm doing homework with the kids, putting them to bed, making dinner. It just means that I can make sure that everybody that needs my attention at any point gets it, rather than me trying to do multitasking and do lots of things at once. So those are my most of my time management efficiencies. If you want me to elaborate on them, please come and speak to me at the stand. I'm probably going to say that a lot in this talk. My second point is analysing. Analyse is an essential. A wise man once said, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. So analysing all aspects of what you do. So analysing, sticking with the time management for a minute, analyse what tasks you're doing, how long they're taking, how much time needs to be assigned to those tasks. If there's any way that the task can be done a bit quicker or more focused, or anything can be outsourced, that's kind of what you're analysing. But don't do it at this point, but just analysing the load of work that needs to be done, and how it needs to be done. Then you kind of need to measure the value of each of those activities. So, what's delivering you an ROI, what's helping you achieve your goals. You develop a strategy, then you might be able to then find some tasks in there that aren't necessary. Then you need to get on to analysing the money that you're spending on things. Are there any ways that you can, do things in a more efficient budget as well? Is something you might not be seeing like you're paying a lot of money for it, but yet it's taking up a lot of time, or vice versa. So you kind of need to have an analysis of time and money here as well, looking at if you're achieving the desired outcome, or if that desired outcome can be achieved a lot quicker. So moving on to point 3, AI. I don't know if a lot of you have been discussing AI today. However, utilising artificial intelligence tools in the right way. So there's lots of AI tools been around for a really long time. However, the explosion of ChatGPT going viral, and the fact that it gives really good quality results, has really hit everybody now. So it's really a really good tool to use if used in the right way. We've been using it for some time, in some way, for some time now. So we've got a lot of experience in being able to deliver good quality from AI in the right amount of time. So using AI to use what we do, how we use it for us, we use it to map out some of our content layout, use it as a research tool, or as a source of inspiration for ideas outside of our brainstorming time. AI can help you organise content in particular layouts, styles and formats. And most importantly, treat it like a colleague, treat it like an extra pair of hands, and not someone that's going to replace people within the departments, because that's never going to happen. Things all still need to be fact checked. It can be unreliable. So you still need to do a lot of the work, but work on making the right prompts. It's something that we've been doing for a long time now. We know a lot of the right prompts to get decent output, but still we can then, if people in Vooba love it, because what it's doing is it's getting rid of a lot of the mundane tasks that they have to, and freeing up a lot of time, so we can produce a lot more creativity, more personality within our content. And it's just really good. Everyone's been able to be a bit more creative. So yeah, if you if you want to know, come and talk to me more about this, because it's something that we really like to do, and it's definitely something to be embraced rather than to be feared. Automations, so time saving. So again, there's a kind of a bit of a theme here. Look at what you've got to do. Automated emails and systems can reduce human error and give you more time for creativity. Time saving is not cheating. It's a way to work smarter. Are you making the most of your automations, automated follow-up emails, etc.? So to give you some examples here, content approvals, even in-house, even if you need to get approvals in-house, rather than having to keep chasing people that you need to get approvals from, you can automate the follow-up, so you're not having to constantly emailing. If you're needing communication from outside stakeholders, again, all of those follow-up tasks can be automated. I talked earlier on about task management. Again, when one task is complete, you can automate it so it follows on to the next task. So there's lots of things that could be done there. Sales is a really good one. When using sales and newsletters, if you're sending a newsletter out to your customer database, for example, you can set up different links within those emails for different parts of what you're talking about. You can then automate follow-up emails that are very specific to what part of the email somebody has clicked on. So let's say, for example, you're a department store and you're talking about home improvements, beauty, and Mother's Day. Okay, depending on if someone's clicked on your home improvements section, you can then follow up with a dedicated home improvements email, maybe give them an offer to get them to encourage them to take action, etc. In sales, if you've got a client you can never get hold of, or some new information that you want to get out there to lots of people all in one go, send out an email, follow it, and then you can automate the follow-up again to get people to book appointments with you. There are so many manual tasks. The manual tasks that people are doing at the moment, the list is endless. So just, every day, just start to be a little bit more conscious about what you're doing. Could it be is this task, could it be automated? Ask yourself everything, and then sometimes the answer is going to be no, but there'll be a lot that can be there, and then find a way to automate it. There's software for everything now, so you'll always be able to find a way to automate those things. On to my fifth point, identify where your skills lie within the team. It's more time efficient to have the right people doing the right things within the house. Identifying the skills of each team member can help you delegate tasks more efficiently. So work to everybody's strengths. Sit down, look at don't look at the job roles, look at the people within the departments and where their skills are. Are you utilising their skills the most? Are you getting your designer to write a lot of your copy? Where really that if you could free up some more of that time, outsource some of your copy, and free up some of that designer's time to do more, start creating some more really good graphics and things like that. Outsourcing tasks can be really beneficial if you don't have skills in-house. We have lots of our clients, in fact, probably our favourite, the clients that we get the best output for are clients where businesses that have somebody in marketing in-house, and they outsource the fulfillment to us. So they outsource their, SEO optimization of their technical side of the optimization, optimizing keywords, URL layouts, sizes of images, so we can create, increase download speed, for outsourcing your optimization of your pay-per-click campaigns, outsourcing the optimization, audience building, copywriting for your Facebook ads. Because by doing that, outsourcing those tasks, there's lots of repetitive tasks that need to be done and don't necessarily need lots of creativity. That's where you guys come in, and we're really, you're really important to your business because you're there, you're on the ground, and you're there seeing what's happening every single day. So your time should be utilised doing things within the business that nobody else can do. All the other, the analytical side of things, the fulfillment side of things, that can be outsourced. And you'll normally, because you're outsourcing it to experts within that field, you'll normally get a better return, not only on the money that you spend, but on the time that it's taking, the time that you get back to then do things within in-house, you'll get a better ROI on your time as well. So there's my point 5, but I can't leave without, I'm giving you a bonus point. Talking about repurposing content. It's probably my biggest point actually, which is why I've saved it to the end. You're all it's really, really good time saving, but lots of reasons. So it's not just about time saving and making you more efficient. Repurposing and creating content also make sure that you have a consistent brand message across all of your platforms, but make sure that you do it in the right way. So we're all familiar with the donut analogy. And if you're not, let me give you a very brief example. This is a different way to use the different platforms. So for example, on Pinterest, I might put a recipe up about my donut, how to make my donut. On Facebook, I'd be telling my friends about me eating a donut. On Instagram, I'd be showing you a picture of me eating a donut. On LinkedIn, I'd be talking about working at the donut factory. So that's kind of that, but the methods of, there's more and more ways of communication now as time is going on. So to bring that to life in the modern day now, one piece of content can now be purposed across all these platforms. We can now write newsletters about our donuts and how people are using it. We can show on YouTube the process of the donut being made. We can WhatsApp people about it, to tell them to go and read our newsletter or look at our social media channels to see all of this great stuff. But then also from that, on top of all of that, then we can repurpose video scripts and podcasts and etc. So one piece of content nowadays, it could be turned into 5, 10, 20 pieces of content if done in the right way, and it's the right thing to do as well, because like I say, it's keeping your brand consistent, it's getting people to whichever method they choose of communication and like to keep up with your company and your brand. So in summary, ways to make your department more efficient: identifying skill sets and outsources where needed, repurposing and curating content for multiple platforms, automate mundane tasks to free up time and creativity, use AI tools to assist with content creation and editing, plan and manage time efficiently, and analysing your budget and time to increase efficiency. In conclusion, there are a whole range of ways in which you can use to make your whole marketing department run more efficiently. Streamline your processes, prioritise and organise tasks efficiently, outsource tasks where necessary to get more accomplished in your working day. Thank you for listening, and if you've got any questions, please get in touch with me. Thank you.